Hello, my gorgeous sunshines. Okay, so today we are doing collard green recipe, so let's get right into it. So just for the record, you can use this recipe is for any kind of greens. If you don't like collards and you want to use mustard, kale, turnip, it's fine. You can, sometimes I use mixed greens, sometimes I'll mix them. I like turnip and mustard. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking the spine out of the greens. So a lot of people, first of all, I don't soak mine first because that's silly to soak the parts that you're going to throw away anyway. A lot of people cut their collards off or cut their greens off here at the tip. I don't like any part of the stem in mine. So I literally just go down, and collards are really easy to do this with. Just go down the spine, take it out. There you go. I have 10 bundles of these greens, so hold tight. Okay, so sometimes you'll get greens that look like this. Don't use these. Throw these away. These have already gone bad. Okay, so after we've got everything picked and all the stems taken out, now I'm going to soak my greens. I've got them in hot water. You can, whatever your preference is, but I like hot because these greens are gritty and greens, they're dirty. So I'm going to soak these for about an hour. I've got a whole nother batch I've got to pick yet. So I'm going to let these soak in this water here until I'm done with the other ones. While I'm waiting on these to finish soaking, periodically I'm going to move these around so that everybody stays submerged under the water. I'm putting in my meat. You can use pork, you can use turkey, you can use a combination of both, or you can use none at all. 32 ounces of whatever broth you like. You can use beef, chicken, or vegetable. Now we're going to put in 3 diced up onions. I'm going to use 5 chicken bouillon cubes, or if you use them, the loose bouillon, about 1.5 tablespoons. 2 heaping tablespoons of minced garlic. Pepper to taste. Onion powder. 1 tablespoon of seasoned salt. We're going to add salt later, but that's after this cooks down. Now I'm going to add some water. Okay, first we're going to drain all of our water out. And you see all that sand that's down there? Yeah. So now we're going to get rid of this, and then we're going to spray these all over again and then rinse them again. Each one by hand. And the reason you want to inspect each one by hand is because you want to make sure that there's no dead bugs folded up in here. And then you want to, feel them to make sure that there's no grit left on them too. Okay, so this is my first batch that's ready to go, be cut up and go into the water. So now I've got these rolled up. I'm just going to go ahead and start slicing these up. Then we're just going to start putting our greens over into this, chopping them up, putting them in the water. So this is 10 bundles of greens, and after each bunch, I compress them down into the juice because these are going to cook down quite a bit. I'm going to now add about 4 more cups of water. Now I'm going to put the lid on this on a medium heat and let this cook until Jesus returns. I'm adding in approximately 3 tablespoons of distilled vinegar. I'm adding heat to taste. This is cooked down quite a bit, so now I'm going to add in my salt after I've tasted my broth. So after 3 hours, these bad boys are ready to go. They're ready to be served. There she is. Take a bite.